1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up. Wait a minute, shake your arm, then use your palm. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. You got to have the feeling, sure you're born. Get it together, right on, right on. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Get on up. You said the feeling. You got to get. You give me fever and a cold sweat. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine. Don't worry about his. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene.
Good evening, beautiful people. Y'all in the house looking good. For those of you I haven't met, I'm Angie, Ernie's wife. These are our two beautiful daughters, Erin and Elise. And it just really warms our heart to see all of you come out for my husband tonight to celebrate his 60th birthday. We're going to turn up, we're going to have some fun, we're going to eat some food. But first, it's time to, without further ado, introduce the man of the hour. So get on up for my Mr. Dynamite, the not working man, every time. Soul Brother, number 60.
Super bad.
to the Creator for bringing us all here. And thank everybody that came. I'm happy to see all of y'all. Family, extended family, fire department family. Y'all just stop giggling now. I said, everybody looks great. Y'all look good, like a COVID unemployment check. Everybody look good.
Look here. There was a day, there was a time when I used to dance. There was a time when I used to praise. But dig me now, baby, don't worry about later. Dig the dance I used to do, they call them mashed potatoes. Ah! Now dig this. There was a dance they call a joy. Everybody relax and watch me work. Ah! I used to stay. The name of the place is Augusta, GA. Down there, we have a good time. We don't talk. We all get to...
60 is certainly a milestone to be celebrated, especially in today's climate, and especially for our Black men. So we really need to uplift and celebrate them while they're here. First, we're gonna have, where's Mr. Junie in the house? They go, him and Ernie go way back, Bible study friends, so he's gonna kick it off for us.
Before we get this started, there will be a form for everybody to sign an NDA for the videos that y'all took. So I don't want to see those on Instagram, Facebook tomorrow morning. Okay, my knees sore right now.
Sorry, I heard that. You know, when we grow up, we learn first how to be a friend from our parents. They teach us what it's all about on being a good friend. And we've both been in a situation, we've all been in a situation where we've seen some things that our parents did correctly and they did incorrectly. But one thing that I want to say is, in meeting Ernie, I met Ernie at church. We were young. We were in church. And our Sunday school teacher would always give myself and Ernie like the whole chapter of the Bible to memorize. Whole chapter, me and Ernie, we up, we studying, we trying to get it right, trying to get it right, trying to get it right. Now everybody in the class had to do this. But with that being said, there were two guys in the class, and these guys, they had to do a nice portion, but it wasn't that much. And it bothered me, for all of you who know, that it was all about hard work for us. Roy, Fox, everybody out here that played ball with us know that it was all about the hard work. It wasn't about the slouching. These guys would get up after Ernie and I went through the whole gospel that we memorized. These little guys would get up, always to say their verse, and they would just bow their heads and say, "Thank you, Jesus." And the whole church would just explode. Explode. And I'm looking at Ernie like, Ernie, can you believe this? And what Ernie would do, Ernie would just look at me and laugh. First time we ever come together, I'm sitting there like, I can't believe that Ernie got me past that. Next beautiful time, I'm only gonna go 2 more. Next beautiful time is this, the time we got stopped by the state troopers. New Jersey state troopers. I'm in a car that's not mine, Ernie's with me. I said, "Ernie, I'm gonna take this dude on a ride, watch this." I pull over to him.
We going to jail?
Roll the window down. State trooper says, "You see your license, registration, and insurance." So I present all this information to him. "Here you go, officer." Nothing matched. The registration didn't match with the insurance. My name didn't match with nothing. And Ernie's sitting there like,
Going to jail?
"We're going. We're gonna get locked up." And I'm like, "Shut up, Ernie. Got it. I got it." So then the trooper's like, "Well, whose car is this?" I said, "Well, it's a friend. But they're in Africa right now." Africa? What do you mean Africa? It's the person who owns this car is over in Africa. Well, then why do we have a New Jersey address for the insurance and a New York registration?
Suburb. The African suburb.
I look at the officer, I said, "Well, officer, the car is not stolen." And he's like, we go through this over and over again, and the cop is finally, the officer is like, "You know what? You guys get out of here." And we pull off. Ernie, I'm hoping him to keep it together. But as the officer walks away, Ernie busts out laughing because he can't control himself. And I'm like, now we're going to jail. Now we're going to jail because you couldn't hold it together. Final story is this. I'm pretty sure that many of you haven't had a friend that has, Ernie, by the way, was my best man. Always has been. Okay? You haven't had a friend that gave your dad the coolest nickname you ever heard given to a man. He called him Big Moon. My pop was a big dude. Ernie comes up with Big Moon. My dad embraces this nickname. I love it. I said, wow, you couldn't have given my pop a better name because that truly is what he is. Now, my father passed away, and he was, when I say as a father, flawless. Flawless. And with that being said, when I lost him, well, I didn't lose him. When he went on to go to heaven, you know what I'm saying. You know, some people stand by your side, but Ernie did more than that. He stood by my side, and it wasn't a standing by my side where he's going to call me every day, we're going to talk every day. We don't do that. So, I say this to say, I don't know what he's been to you, but I can tell you what he's been to me. my best man then, my best man now, my best man forever. Leonard, you up, baby?
I was told that I couldn't be up here too long, and the beautiful lady sitting over there in the silver dress said, "Don't be long." Ernie was the best man at my wedding as well.
You had a coupon?
Yeah, I kept changing the expiration date on it. I can't really say, the first time I actually met him, I believe it was at ETS when we worked there. And, you know, you just take a liking to someone, it just clicks. It's not forced, it's just a natural flow of things. And that's just grown over the years, where I've gotten to the point where I don't want to talk basketball with anybody but him. You know, we would go to the draft in New York, and I'm telling you, every year, and we would always run into people whose kids gave them tickets to get them out of the house. They had the basketball IQ and chewing gum. That's just what it was. But just from so many different things that we've gone through over the years, the closest that we've gotten to, we talk about different things. You don't get friends like this. Friendships like this aren't forced. They grow just through natural respect and admiration for each other. And I'm like Doc, a friend then, a friend now, and a friend for the rest of my life. And brother, happy 60th. I love you dearly. And just keep being who you are. Who's next on the firing squad?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Roy Brooks. 60. 60. 60. I've been knowing Ernie for about over 40 years now. And the other day, I stopped over his house. And anytime we have a serious conversation, he does this. Then his head changes to the left. Then his voice changes. You know, R&B, you know, Angie said she would like for you to say a few words at the party. Then he looks at you like you better say something. You know? So I said, all right. And as I was driving home, I said, wow, this is my time to really roast him. Get him so good, you know? But then I said, nah, I'm a praise him. Praise him. But also, I'm going to praise you, Angie, because as this man was out saving the world and saving people, you have hold it down at home with the ladies right there. I take my hat off to you. And also, not knowing if he was going to come home the same way he left the house. Okay? So, to my brother, my hero, our first responder, happy birthday, brother Ernie.
And if we could have Cheryl come out from his Notre Dame family. Now let the ladies speak too.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. One thing about Ernie is he's a blessing from God, truly a blessing. And I'm not just his Notre Dame friend. I met Ernie when he was 9 and I was 10. And we were in 5th grade at St. Joe's. And we became friends then. But Ernie is not just a friend. Ernie is a brother to me. He's in my heart. Always has been, always will be. And I know your other friends came up and said, you were the best man. Ernie was the best man in both of my weddings. And he'll probably be the best man in my next wedding. Just kidding. But Ernie is the best man. He's the best man that God created him to be. Not just a son, a brother, but a magnificent husband and a fantastic father to Aaron and Elise. And one thing I can say, no matter if I don't see Ernie for a year or 10 years, when we get back together, it's like we never left each other. It picks up where it left off at. And that's why I say he is a friend of my heart. And I have always referred to him as my brother. And he'll tell you, I never miss his birthday. I never miss Aaron's birthday. I never miss Elise's birthday. And I never miss Angela's birthday. I know all their birthdays. And I always text Ernie and say, tell him I said happy birthday. I do. He is my friend for life. And he has loved me through so many things. I've gone through 2 awful marriages, but my buddy has always been there to lift me up. I'm just believing that he's been praying for me because I keep going. And it's just by the grace of God. And he's never, ever held it against me that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. And have been since the 5th grade. And Ernie knows that, and he'll tell you. Cheryl Riggins loved them Cowboys. Yes, Cheryl Riggins does. But he loves me even though I love the Cowboys. So my dear friend, my brother, I just want to say, I thank God, I bless him for allowing you to have 60 years of life. 60, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I almost didn't make it to 25. You know I had that aneurysm. But now we're 60. That's a blessing. So I thank God once again for putting you in my life, my brother of my heart. I love you. I'm gonna clap your hands this evening. Come on, say it's alright. Clap your hands this evening. Come on, y'all. I said it's alright. Clap your hands. Thank you, Shirley. You're so beautiful. Eric, it's on you. It's alright.
Go to bed. I'm going to keep this short because I know I'm about to go to bed. So, most of you guys know pretty much Ernie is like my second father. One thing that I see that everyone here has in common, he was also the best man in my wedding. Had I known, I probably would have chose someone else. It's pretty busy when it comes to that. But the one thing that I can say about him is consistent. That's probably the word that comes to mind whenever I'm talking about my brother. He's always there. He's always listening. He's always giving me the right direction. Whether it's life choices, sports, obviously it's going to be something sports related, or family, whatever it is. I'm calling Ernie, I'm asking him, and I'm executing it probably to perfection based on what he told me. And this has been throughout my life. He told me that I was going to find the woman of my dreams, and I did. Yeah, I'm watching you. Now, a lot of my family knows the peanut butter and jelly story. I'm sure Aaron and Elise don't want to hear it again. There's also me jumping off the top step in the house, landing on his chest, and sending him to the hospital, stuff like that. But all I wanted to ever do in life was make Ernie proud. That's it. That's it. I'm going to play basketball as hard as I can play. I'm going to study as hard as I can study. I'm going to stay in the house, not run around and get in trouble and do all those things just because I know that I have to answer to this 6'2", damn near 300-pound beast. When you were like 16. I'm exaggerating, but he's always big. He's always larger than life for me. And what he means to me is exactly probably what he means to a lot of you. Just the fact that I was lucky enough to see this and experience it every day. I'm truly blessed. And to see him 60 years old looking exactly the same, I can't wait to get 60 now. Black don't crack. Does not crack. Does not crack. And I think a lot of it, when you lead a good life and live a good life, it shows. And he's a product of a beautiful family. Everyone loves Ernie, including myself, and I'm just in awe of the man that he is, the man that he's always been, and my big brother. Simple thing.
Hello everybody. I'm Erin. I'm Elise, and we are Ernie's daughters. We're so happy to be here to celebrate him. There aren't enough words in the dictionary to describe what an amazing man and father my dad has always been. He's been by our side every day, driving us to school, first person we see after school to tell about our day, remembering the names of our teachers, our friends, watching me be terrible at basketball, rooting me on at track meets, driving me to college, being the last face that I saw as, I was left there and he drove away, but knowing that he would always be there, just a phone call away. You're so patient, you're so kind. The way that you love my mom has shown me what I want in a man and a family one day. And I just couldn't be more grateful, and there's no way to express how much I love you and how much we appreciate you. So happy that you're 60, so happy to celebrate you, and really there's no better man that I would have wanted to be raised by.
Not only is my dad the best dad in the world, but he's also the best dancer. I mean, I was taken aback. I've never seen that in my life. But I just want to say that my dad, as a first responder, was a hero to many, but he's my personal hero. When I was in high school, he would come to every cheerleading competition or game. You don't see many cheer dads out there, but he was front row in all his gear. So dropping me off at school, bringing me stuff that I forget, and living alone now, I think about things that my dad tells me, and I'm like, I should remember to do this. And I tell him, he's like, you don't listen. But I do listen, and I remember. But I just want to say, I love you, happy birthday, and you're the best dad I could ever ask for.
girl day. It wasn't just, everything was on me because I was the one. Equal partner. Thank you. I love you. And just want to honor you tonight. And like the girl said, you're my personal hero, but I also want to give it up to the fire department family in the house tonight. Because you are Ernie's other family. And you kept him safe and brought him home to us. So we appreciate all of you. And that's it.
Every day the sun.
For all my family that's here, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. For my extended family, my Dockery family, Trudy and Junie, Carol, and Lacey, thank all of y'all for being here. My fire department family, my guys, Mark, his wife, Bruce and his wife, thank everybody for being here. I'm going to give my flowers to this amazing woman. First, please, y'all put your hands together. It's a little corny. I love y'all. Infinity and beyond. It's stolen from a movie, but it fits for me. I think it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And my thought for you is love is not a big enough word. You made me try and want to be a better man. Not just for you, but for the girls, and just because. Y'all are everything to me. Thank everybody for being here. This was really, really special. Thank all of y'all.
days like Valentine's. I'm making the cake, so let's make it. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I'm looking some change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, they like saving time. I can dance on me, I don't two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now, I'm a ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. Cause I'm a roll, make you bend your back. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Turn your lights on. Turn your lights on. Street lights. Turn your lights on. Shine a light on 'em. 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 Hey, now hold up. Now if the birthday person's in the middle, okay, keep the birthday person in the middle and follow me, right? Follow me. Make some room. This is what I say. Oh, make room, let it work. 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 Somebody shine a light on 'em. 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 All the lights on the cell phones flashing at you. Remember when the people used to walk right past you? Now they got questions and dying to ask you. Who you with? What you got? And where's your castle with your all-girl crew? Doing what you do, baby girl. You know I'm not mad at you. Why some spectate? And I was on the hate Stevie Wonder. Help us celebrate. Come on, come on.
Happy birthday to you.
Say what?
Happy birthday.
If Stevie was here, he'd say,
Happy birthday to you.
"Turn your lights on."
Happy birthday.